Hey guys, what's up? It's CJ. I'm making this video because I have been on super low dose testosterone for 1 month now. Actually 1 month and a couple days. And today was the first day that I started taking a slightly higher dose. I was actually taking a dose that's prescribed for women who have low testosterone, so it didn't get me outside of the female range. As you can tell if you've seen my earlier videos, I haven't had any masculinizing effects, no voice drop, no facial hair, nothing. I just wanted to start out on a super low dose to kind of see how I tolerated taking testosterone and kind of ramp my body up slowly to taking what's considered a low dose for trans men, which is what I started taking today. And then on the other end, when I quit taking that, which I'm planning to do in, I would say, a month or two, I'm going to ramp back down and go back to taking the super low dose for a while just to ease my body off of it so my testosterone levels don't bottom out, which I've heard can happen when you're getting off testosterone. I've heard that can be kind of rough on your system. So that's my plan. We'll see how it all goes. I don't know exactly how long I'm going to be on the dose I'm on now. It really depends on how fast changes occur. I want my voice to drop. I want to put on some more mass. I would love for my hairline to go back slightly. I don't know if I'll be on it long enough to get that effect. But I don't want my voice to go too low, and I don't want to grow facial hair. So I think those will kind of be the deciding factors. When I feel like my voice has gotten too low, or if I start to have darker hairs crop up that I'm not comfortable with, that's going to be the point where I start tapering off of it and decide that my partial transition is done. So that's the plan. The dose that I've been on for the last month was a compound cream of 0.15% testosterone. So I think every day I was getting 2.5 milligrams of testosterone, and I think they say 10% of that roughly actually gets absorbed into your system. Now I'm on a 10% compound cream, which I'm getting 50 milligrams of testosterone that I rub on a day, and then 10% of that, roughly, so 5 milligrams, is actually absorbed into your system. I decided to go with the compound cream over the androgel because it's cheaper. It's essentially the same thing. That's what my doctor told me. It's absorbed similarly, but the androgel doesn't have a generic, so it costs a little more. And so I decided to go with the cheaper version. So that's what I've been on. Like I said, I haven't had any masculinizing effects, but I have had a lot of changes. So I wanted to go over those a little bit. I don't know for sure that they're from the testosterone, to be totally honest. I've also been working out harder. I was working out regularly before. But I've been working out a lot harder since I've been on it, 5 or 6 days a week. And then I've also been eating tons more. I've been really trying to bulk up, trying to gain some weight. So some of these effects might be from eating more, some might be from working out more, some might be from the testosterone. I have no way of knowing, so I just figured I'd cover them all. The first thing I noticed off the bat was that I got insomnia, which was awful. I'm a really awesome sleeper. I might be the world's greatest sleeper. I can sleep anywhere, anytime. I never, have trouble sleeping at night or in the day. Pretty much I can lay down and take a nap anywhere. I could probably sleep on like a bed of rocks and be really happy. So I've never had trouble sleeping, so that was kind of hard on me. But it only lasted about a week. I was really kind of freaked out about it for a second. After a week it went away. So I guess it was just my body, I don't know, temporarily adjusting and freaking out a little bit over the testosterone. I'm not sure, but anyway, that went away, thankfully. The next thing I noticed is I had more energy. Not insanely more energy, just, before where I might have felt at the end of the day, like, oh, I can't do anything but lay on the couch and really beat. I would feel like, oh, I could, take a walk, I could do something. So I had a little more energy. That could totally be from eating massively more carbs. I have no way of knowing that, but it might be from the testosterone. I'm not sure. I know that increased energy is something a lot of guys talk about when they're on higher doses of testosterone. So either way, I had more energy. I've gained weight. I've gained about 4 pounds, and my body fat percentage hasn't really gone up or down. So I feel like a significant portion of that is muscle, which I'm really happy about. That's a big gain for me in a month. I have a hard time gaining weight. When I first started working out, I was maybe like 118 or something, and I pretty quickly went up to somewhere around 125, 126, and then I plateaued for a long time. It's been hard for me to put on muscle past that. I'm now at 133, so I'm thrilled to gain 4 pounds in a month. That's huge for me. I've also had a lot of strength gains. I didn't max out before I started taking the testosterone. I probably should have, just to know what my max is, but I have several injuries. I got a bad knee that I had surgery on. I got a real finicky shoulder, so I don't like to max out. So I can't tell you really how much everything went up, but I just wrote down some numbers from a workout that was 2 weeks apart. I was doing a dumbbell chest press, and then I did that same exercise 2 weeks later, and I did a 15, 12, 8, 15 reps, then 12 reps, then 8 reps, and I went up 20 pounds on that, 10 pounds in each hand. So 20 pounds in 2 weeks is a huge strength gain for me. And then my shoulder press, I went up 10 pounds in 2 weeks. So those are both really big gains for me. So I'm thrilled with the strength gains. And yeah, that's really been it. I haven't had any masculinizing effects. I haven't had any increase in hair. I haven't had any drop in my voice. I think that it's been a really nice way to kind of mentally prepare for being on a little bit higher dose, and it's been great in terms of packing on some muscle and gaining some strength. So I'm thrilled with the results so far, and I'm excited to see how it goes on this higher dose. So yeah, that's about it. That's what's happened over the last month. I've been out of the gym for 4 days now. I've been going 5 or 6 times a week, but the last 4 days I took off because my body just gave out on me. I'm building a tiny house, which maybe next video I will give you guys a tour. But I'm building a tiny house that my wife and I are going to move into in a couple months. And between working out 5 or 6 days a week and then, building a house, I was just exhausted. My body just couldn't take anymore. So I decided to take a few days off of the gym, stay healthy, and I'm going back tomorrow. So I'm excited to see if I can, if I already have any noticeable effects from the higher dose of testosterone that I'm on now. We'll see. And I'm going to do weekly updates from here on out as long as I'm on this higher dose. And I look forward to hearing you guys' comments and seeing if anyone has any thoughts on anything. But yeah, I'll be back next week. And until then, have a good one.